Alright, so today we are going to take a look at yet another figure that I got from the Craigslist box. And that being Transmetal Scorponok from Beast Wars. Now this is MacDonald's toy. So, you know, lower your expectations when you look at stuff like this. That's all I can say. Now I did have this guy as a child as well, so, or a young adult, I guess. So he wasn't. I'm familiar with the mold, and it's not great, but it's not terrible. Again, a lot of these figures, like I said, just are not great, and they're not bad. But to transform him, as you can see, real quick, his claws do move a little bit. The whole arms, not the actual claws themselves, but the whole arms move. And that's it. That's the posability you get from it. And to transform him, you fold the legs down. And there you go. That's it. Now, a lot of people complain about, you know, the whole gorilla arm look. At least I don't have this. Let me just remember that. Oh. I mean, here's the movie Grimlock. And yeah, he's got the elbows that bend, but the hands that are, you know, like this permanently. So, or I guess it's the curling arm. Look. But, I mean, just imagine if he was permanently posed like this instead. Oh, you can't even see that. So imagine if he was just posed like this instead forever. You know, that would make the figure a lot worse. So, when you guys complain about stuff like that, look back at things like this and remember, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. He's got some decent molded in detail. You can see, like, he's got hands molded in there, face with some eyes and some like insect armor going on. His legs are kind of goofy looking because that joint looks like he's just got this massive crotch or maybe diapers on or something. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. For posability, his arms can go up and down, so you know he can do YMCA. That's his attack. His leg can rotate up and down, and that's it. And he's just molded in 3 different colors. He's got the dark purple, the red, and then this goldish color. But yeah, that's it. I mean, there's really nothing else to show with him. Size comparison. There he is next to the Eye Gear Seeker, and here he is next to the Generation Seeker. So, see how they stack up there. Ultimately, I give him I give him a 1 out of 10. It fails on all aspects. It does transform. I guess he's got that, and that's really all he really does. But it's the simplest transformation. He's just no good. I mean, I haven't seen Transformers this simple and bad since G1. I don't tell me that I'm wrong on that. We all know G1 had some really bad brick formers. Top spin. No. Twin twist? I can't remember. I can always forget these guys' names, but this guy's a great example because he's transformed. And his arms rotate. And that's it. That's all he can do. He's just as bad. Looks better, but just as bad. We'll actually do a review on him later. I'll pull out the mech ideas, guys. But yeah, so Transformers, Beast Wars, MacDonald, Scorponok. I'd say an easy pass unless you're just trying to fill ranks. Because you can pick up, a couple dozen of these pretty cheap. And you just have a small army of them along with the little beetles. I actually really like the beetle, but yeah, you can just pick up massive swarms of them. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad for things like that. But ultimately, it's not great. So I wish they made the new Rat Trap in this scale. That'd be perfect. But instead, they're making a deluxe class like him. That's not perfect. Rat Trap should be small. So anyway, I'm just rambling on, trying to add a few more seconds to this poor video. But yeah, this guy, you can see I can transform him with one hand, so he's not that hard. It would be great for a kid. And the plastic's really, really tough. This thing, the one I had before, I actually chopped up with a razor blade and glued all the parts onto a G.I. Joe to make him more posable. But then I realized the plastic isn't the type that you can really paint. But this plastic's tough. See, it's all bent, but it'll all go back into place after you let it sit for long enough. So this is perfect for a little kid, like 1 or 2 years old. I know the little flip and change things are all the rage right now, but get your kids something like this. It's simple. This thing will not break, unless you deliberately break it. But the plastic's really tough on this thing, because it's got that bend to it, and it's really nice that way. So I think, for us collectors, it's a 1 out of 10. For kids, like I'm talking 2, 3, 4-year-old kids, I would say this would probably be closer to a 9 or a 10, because it's perfect. It does what it needs to do, transforms, it gives the kids excitement, and it just will. It's really durable plastic. It's designed to really take a beating. So that is one thing that it really definitely has going for it. It's a tough little guy. So, of course, he falls over now.